Them shooters that got up on Sauce Walka in Memphis, they already gone. Wipe me down.
Suspect, his name is Jaden Danridge. Right at the beginning of this video, we watched a clip. It was him hopping out of the car that was used in this hit with no mask on, standing, I don't know, man, about 10 feet away from a camera.
They're saying he gone to the other one.
Like a complete idiot. All right, I don't know if it was this guy's motive to do this and get caught, but this was a great way to make that happen, right? Because after police obtained this footage, it did not take them long to obtain his name, issue a warrant for his arrest, and pretty much have this guy out there on the run. Now, this is where the story gets good, or really it gets crazy, because while he was on the run, he could have literally stood in front of a globe, spun it, threw a dart at it, and went to wherever the dart landed, and he would have been in a better position than he is in currently because of the place he decided to go, right? So where did this guy decide to run to? Out of all of the places on planet Earth? Well, he decided that Houston, Texas would you go to
Houston, bro? That's so crazy. He probably thought he was low. Now, Sauce said he ain't doing no retaliating, bro. Sauce already said that, bro. He said he ain't doing no retaliating. He gonna play the clip.
Destination, which is exactly where Sauce Walka is from, right? Sauce Walka was also shot in this incident in the thigh, right? They didn't kill Sauce Walka, but apparently this dude thought it was a good idea to go to where Sauce Walka is from directly after trying to take his life and successfully taking the life of one of his artists. So he gets to Houston, he is on the run from the police, and what do you guys think happened to him when he got to Houston? Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, he was actually killed himself, right? There are reports breaking right now today with headlines like this one that says Sauce Walka shooting suspect found dead in Houston. I swear you can't make this stuff up. The article says one of the men suspected of shooting Houston rapper Sauce Walka and killing another one in downtown Memphis.
Think like, man, well, they ain't finna pull that move. He hot as hell right now. Like, this dude is literally hot as hell right now. But bro, you gonna always get what you dish out, bro. It ain't no running from your karma, bro. I seen this quote by Nipsey Hussle one time. He was like, bro, you might beat them cameras, you might beat all that, but you still gonna get it, bro. You're still gonna get it, bro. So just think about that when you out here doing things, bro. You know, that's not righteous. Nah, that's subjective. You feel me? But you know, causing harm on humans, manipulating humans and shit. Now, when it comes to finessing corporations and shit like that, that's different. Because they be taking from you anyway.
Memphis has been found dead in Houston, says the Memphis Police Department. It says, according to the Memphis Police Department, 21-year-old Jaden Danridge was wanted for the death of Latorian Hunt, that's SOP, and shooting 34-year-old rapper Sauce Walka, whose real name is Albert Mundane. Danridge was found dead in Houston, Memphis PD reported on Monday. He was charged with 1 count of first-degree murder, 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder, and 2 counts of employment of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony and auto theft. Kevin Brown, 22, was the second suspect identified in the shooting and is still on the run, right? Because they did announce that they do know who the second person was that was in the footage we watched earlier. That guy's name is Kevin Brown. He's also charged with pretty much the exact same crimes, right? And over here, we've got the post from the Memphis Police Department, and we can see it says investigation update. 21-year-old Jaden Danridge, the suspect in the downtown homicide case, has been found deceased in Houston, Texas. This investigation is ongoing. If you have any information, please contact Crime Stoppers. And some of the comments on this post is crazy. Like this one that says he'll be dead next. This was definitely a setup. The mastermind behind it is doing his best to keep his name in the clear. This person said, talk about karma coming back fast. Ain't that the truth? Now, I tried to find the details of
about Sauce Walka doing all this double cross and triple cross. Sauce Walka literally just schemed by a RICO. How you scheming by a RICO and then doing something? It's either Sauce Walka's a federal informant, and he works for the industry and he's a sellout, or divine timing. Because shit happens. You always, just because your partner's doing some fair shit don't mean I'm doing fair shit. But I try to give him my opportunity. Same thing. You don't see Gucci Mane going to jail for what shit his artist doing. But people will say the Gucci Mane curse or something like that. But when it comes to Sauce Walka, we finna get into it, man, because I want to hear the clip when he talking about
what happened to this guy. But as of right now, we're just now getting the reports that he's been found dead. I wasn't able to collect any details about what happened to him or how they found him. They just pretty much said that he was found deceased. So this has got people speculating, right? On the original post that the Memphis Police Department made, you had people saying things like, I told y'all his homies was going to kill him after his face was showed on TV, right? So speculating that somebody in his circle was responsible for it. You have people speculating, obviously, that maybe somebody from Say So Peace Camp.
Nah, bro. It's bro. People want to say, "Oh, it's Sauce getting back." It's Sauce getting back. Or people want to say, "Oh, Sauce set the whole thing up." You acting like Sauce is the big bad wolf just because you got money and you're a rapper and bro. It's the world still operates. There's still people in the shadows that's more powerful than Sauce. That's in the trenches. That got cheese. That can get things happening. That got connections with the feds. Like, so. Sauce Walka, I feel like he's under an operation, right? And he just does what he can within the operations while playing a certain role. You nigga be having to tap in every city when they get to a certain stature, especially when they want to get that club money, that chilling circuit. That shit like a boule in itself.
Got some get back, mango, and man. I mean that could be the case. I could definitely see that happening. Right? But you also had people pointing the finger over at Sauce Walka, saying that because this happened in Houston, this guy was found dead in Houston. Obviously, it's got some kind of connection to Sauce Walka. Oh, honestly, truthfully, I don't know. This could have came from any direction. When you're involved in these type of things, these are the type of things that happens. There were no extra details released by the police, so nobody can say for certain right now what happened. Nobody. But when it comes to people pointing the finger at Sauce Walka, all I know is he did do an interview the other day, and in that interview he made it a point to say he wasn't gonna do no sliding for Say So P. I mean, you can interpret that how you want to interpret it. Maybe it's him just trying to cover his trails. Maybe he really means it. He don't intend on sliding at all. It's up for interpretation, but here's what he said.
Not really mean it, bro?
If I wanted to, I could have 400-500 different men, good men down here from different cities and states, including mine, around here ready to do whatever by snapping my finger in retaliation to what happened to me and my little brother. But as much as it hurt my soul and it really break me down, I'm damn near getting emotional right now thinking about this shit, that I can't retaliate because that's not righteous. Because my brother had his own dealings as a man that I gotta respect, and a motherfucker had the opportunity to make me 100% accountable for the same thing that they felt, whatever the situation is, because I still don't know what the situation is with my brother, but whatever it was, they could have held me the same level of accountable that they did him and took my life for no reason the same way, whatever that his was taken for. So at the end of the day, I got to be a man and be an honorable gangster and respect the fact that I put myself in a place where I wasn't supposed to be standing and sitting there. But as a gangster and as a brother, I'm going to stand next to my brother no matter whatever this got going on or whatever his personal beefs or problems is. If we shook hands and became in the same alliance before that, then I got to adapt and adopt your problems to a certain extent too. So I put my name on your face, you represent my company, I represent you. Me trying to retaliate approval points for some Instagram comments and some posts, or did you slide for him, this and that. Like a nigga been doing this since a nigga was a teenager, bro, adolescent. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas been dying.
Handling this business for the business, standing on the business, laying on the business, leaning on the business. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point is when is this end? What is the trophy for this besides a bunch of niggas saying, ooh, you him, that nigga,
real talk.
He a demon.
Real talk.
He's stumping. He's stepping for real. He's stumping. Ain't now when they saying that you stepping or stumping finna help you pay for no lawyers, they're not finna take care of your kids. If they see your baby mama heartbroken and up because you in dead or jail. They gonna be the nigga trying to fuck your baby mama and move in your house and sleep on your bed because he wanted to be you that bad, but he couldn't get this while you sitting there in his face.
Yeah.
Yo, man, so Sauce Walka said he could have, 400 or 500 people sliding if he wanted to, but he also said he wasn't going to. It's a wild situation for sure. I'm sure more details are going to come out as time goes on about what happened to this guy. And
hey, shout out to KB. This is the thing though, right, man? With people saying Sauce Walka got back, he getting back. Bro, here's the thing. Okay. Sauce Walka had a RICO indictment that he damn near got hit with. All TSF got hit with a RICO. Let me go look this up. TSF RICO case. I think it was like 2023 that happened. 2022. 14 alleged members of Sauce Walka's The Sauce Factory arrested in Houston on drug and firearm charges, right? I don't think it was a RICO, but they got swept, right? So why would Sauce Walka openly, knowing the feds is watching him, why would Sauce Walka, if he had any type of like brain and wanted to actually do some type of revenge, why would he say I could have 400 to 500 men slide? They could use that against him, bro. If he did get this done, he didn't get that work done. I feel like Sauce got enough energy to where like you damn near like, I'm not saying but you like, man, something might happen to dude just off of like how the shit played out on the internet too. This ain't the 90s, bro. You seen the Big U case. He over here, you finding DNA on the football player fingernails. Niggas be trying to cover tracks these days. And you know how niggas get desperate too. When it gets to a certain type of mentality, right? They in a survival mindset. They ain't thinking like you and me, investing and thinking in the future and going for our health and wealth and wanting to travel the world. These niggas thinking like day for day. Day for day. I'm thinking eons. I'm thinking 10, 20, 30, 40 years ahead. I'm thinking about a whole world. Everything that's going on now, I might just watch and participate, but bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, I'm already in the smart cities world. I'm already in the crypto world. I'm already there. But this old frequency world gonna keep dying out. So we're just gonna react to it dying out, bro. So PCR, no matter what you're going through, whatever don't kill you make you stronger, man.